It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And guys, on this team tonight, we'll see both Shammy Wells and DJ on the floor. Wells has taken DJ under his wing and acted like a mentor to him. Just how much does that help in the NBA?
Well, I'm not sure if Shammy Wells is the best choice, but it's nice to see him stick the guy, with a guy. But
What's wrong with Shammy?
Well, DJ doesn't need anybody because DJ's a better player.
Everybody needs somebody,
No,
Kenny.
DJ needs no one.
Kenny, everybody needs somebody. But you're not supposed to go through this life thinking you have to do it all on your own. It's good to have a wingman, isn't it?
I agree. A lot of greats have had mentors early in their career. Duncan had Robinson, Sampson had Hakeem, and most recently, KG with Karl Anthony Towns.
But who was yours, Kenny? Or are you saying you went it alone?
No, I was a
There had to be somebody who helped you,
I was
Kenny.
a mentor's mentor.
A mentor's mentor?
Yes.
That is such a bunch of, where's that?
And did you eat Mentos?
You're a mentor's mentor.
No doubt.
Did you have somebody that you helped mentor?
Yeah, I had three guys.
Who?
Me, myself, and I.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
C-Money.
Help you find something?
I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying? I've never been behind the scenes before on this NBA thing. I was on the floor, yo.
It's not bad, right?
Not bad at all. I'm gonna be there one day, you know what I'm saying? With the lights on me, everybody chanting my name like beat, fresh, beat, fresh. C-Money, you gotta get the elbows out, my
I'm
G.
working on those
elbows and the boot.
Yeah.
The boot, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm looking for DJ. You've got his phone.
He's probably...
DJ, what's up? Your phone, Playboy?
What's up?
Can I help you? Excuse me, this is a restricted area.
Yo, before you get all super aggressive in my face, I'm B-Fresh, a.k.a. DJ's right-hand woman, a.k.a. your mama's best friend, your daddy's worst nightmare. You probably heard of me.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me what you're doing right here. Where's Mr. Thompson?
Hey, Hannah, it's all good. This is B-Fresh. Just brought me my phone. It's all good.
See?
HR, hold on to this while I do
Yeah, Charlie's gonna hold on to that, and then he's gonna escort Miss Fresh right to the exit.
I think she has a crush on me.
Hey, look. It's all good.
C-Money, let's go.
Does he know her?
Yeah, he's in her improv group. Just fresh letters.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against the Hawks. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And you saw that offensive flow they got into, really maximize everything they do well.
What you try to do is dictate the pace, play to your strengths. They were successful at both.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, when DeMar DeRozan hit free agency in the summer of 2016, not only did he not meet with any other team than the Raptors, he didn't want to meet with any other team. He said, I am Toronto. Outside of where I'm from, I represent this city harder than anybody. Toronto is all I've known. I came in at 19, and I've treated it like home ever since then. Kevin?
And DeRozan is so important to this Raptors team, DA. I'm sure they're glad he's sticking around for the long haul. Steve, how's basketball early in the season different from midway later on in the year, say?
I think one, everybody's healthy, for the most part. Two, you're getting a chance to learn each other. Then midway, it starts to all shake out. I think your optimism is right there early. And then for some teams, they know, well, at the earlier the season is not at the end. And those are the teams that get better and better throughout the year.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Miles and Ibaka, the small and power forwards. The talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Now here's Moore following the miss by DeRozan. And Moore kicks to Holiday. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. Back to Moore. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Cousins. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
On the wing, Miller. Screen by Cousins. Holiday against Lowry. Here's Cousins using his post move to get the 2 points.
And always looking to throw his weight around inside. Cousins is a handful.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Miles with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Screen by Ibaka. Lowry for 3, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. To the inside, Moore. Here's Ajinça, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Toronto called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, the Raptors have the advantage of continuity. There's a trust and an understanding they share helps them win a lot of games.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And we talk about the continuity and maturity of this Raptors team. Is there a flip side to that, Steve? Does that limit their upside?
Well, Kevin, it's interesting. This front office has brought in some nice young pieces. I wouldn't write off their upside. They can improve if those younger guys make some strides.
Now, here's Lowry. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
The versatility of DeMar DeRozan can finish with power or finesse in the painted area.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the middle. Kick out to Moore. Cousins with a screen on Valanciunas. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Now here is Ibaka. 9 points last game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Cousins with a screen on Lowry. And it's Miller in the corner. Offline with his three. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Feeds to Miles. Dishes it to Lowry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now here's DeRozan following the shot by Drew Holiday. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. He kicks to Miles. Ibaka with a screen on Miller. Here's the teardrop. Miller grabs the miss. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Moore left side. Screen by Cousins, and it's Moore penetrating. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
And Valanciunas, far from a finished product, Steve. His coaches and teammates feel he will get better, but in your opinion, where does he need to improve?
I think on the defensive end, he does a nice job of blocking shots, but I would love to see him in rotations, being able to be there a little bit earlier. And then on the offensive end, extend his range a little bit more and also have somewhat of a go-to move down on the low block.
And Valanciunas out of Lithuania, the 5th overall pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he's still quite young. You know, a lot of talent offensively. Defensively, he's probably had less of an impact, but that's where he has to take the next step.
Valanciunas hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
To the middle. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Now here is Holiday. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Atlanta. Count that one. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Ibaka looking for his first basket still in this one. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. It's Miles on the wing. Over Miller. The Raptors rebound. Doesn't go that time. Pelicans leading by 3. And Moore kicks to Holiday. Feeds to Cousins. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Yeah, and last season, DeMarcus Cousins moving on in that blockbuster trade. Really impossible to get equal value for a star like Cousins, but he was pleased, I think, to put all the rumors of being traded to bed.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And with Cousins, he found out that he was being traded to the Pelicans while at the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And it's never easy fitting in with another star like the Brow, but Cousins is just so skilled that you knew they would find a balance. And at the end of the day, Cousins seems to be happy with a team who's committed to him.
Here's Miller after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Pass to Ajinça. And the jam by Ajinça.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Here's Lowry. No good on that one. Good D by Holiday.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Now here is Lowry. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Shoots from the block. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 6. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Cousins. That one goes. Count it.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Down low. It's tipped. Outside Holiday. To the paint. 6 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Some changes for New Orleans. Allen's checked in for Darius Miller. Wells comes in for Etuan Moore. And the Doctors subbed in for Drew Holiday. Raptors also changing it up. Pirtle comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Powell in for C.J. Miles. Now here is Lowry. And here's DeRozan. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for New Orleans.
And the three-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
Raptors trail by 4. Powell kicks to Lowry. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
Here's the Doctor. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. And the rejection by Lowry. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Wells, the pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the IQ of Will. Working well off the screen, getting in prime position to score.
In the corner, Powell with it. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. The drive by Cousins, it's good. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And Cousins, also a good ball handler, just taking it strong there to the hole.
Ibaka outside. Outside DeRozan. Pocket 6. Over Allen. And it's DeRozan missing. Pelicans leading by 3. And after the Raptors were swept in the 2017 conference semifinals, do you guys get the sense that Coach Dwayne Casey's on the hot seat?
You know, I don't think so. I think Casey already survived a changing of the guard in the front office. He doesn't feel the pressure to keep his job, just the pressure to do his job, putting his players in the best position to compete. Great eye contact. Guys working in tandem in the paint.
Pirtle with the steal. Outside Lowry. In the corner, Powell with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, he attracts a lot of defensive attention, and that enables Lowry to create open looks for his teammates. How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And Cousins puts it back in. Cousins has got 13.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Tries from 16. Here's Cousins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. Again, the miss by Lowry. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Cousins.